Today's big moving day number 2, and we're gonna try and get all the stuff out of the Connex, the majority of our stuff anyway, all of our palletized machines and the rest of our belongings. I'd love to empty it today if at all possible. It's pretty darn cold outside. It's in the low 30s right now. Just the ground's still warm enough to where there's no ice in the puddles and the sun's out. But it's cold today. Yesterday was this cold but brutally windy, so thankfully we don't have the wind. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth, so I'm gonna try the GoPro on the head strategy for the majority of this. But let me spin you around and I'll show you the thought process here at the shop. The ground is stable enough to drive on it, no problems. You can see the color difference right here. That stuff is starting to dry out really good. This stuff is a little bit more wet, the deeper stuff, you know, where I drove yesterday. So we're dry enough to get in there, but I don't want to keep tearing this up a lot. Like, the initial plan was to put the trailer right there and then just use the tractor to pick and drop and pick and drop. But that little back and forth turn, back and forth up there would just create ruts. I know this from when the shop was built. So the strategy today, I think, is to just drive the truck and trailer right there, and then I can use the tractor to pick and drop off and come back and pick and drop off. The only crappy thing about this process is the thing that's going to slow us down the most is we have one pallet jack, and I got to have the pallet jack inside the shop to move the stuff around when I drop it. I may have to have the pallet jack on the trailer to move the pallets in the back to the front where I can get it. I'm sorry, from the front to the back where I can pick them up. And I have to use the pallet jack inside the Connex to move the pallets inside the Connex to the edge where I can pick it up. So it's going to be a lot of moving a pallet jack. That's going to be the biggest annoyance from today. I think so anyway. That's my prediction. I really need to get that jack fixed. You know what? I think it might be beneficial to take this pallet with us. That way, if we find more stuff to put on it, it'll be easier to move a pallet than a bunch of small stuff. So let's do that. A few years ago, before we started camping, we started hiking a lot with the family. And our daughter was like 3 at the time, something like that, and she wanted a walking stick, so I made her this walking stick that was taller than she was, and it's just a little strip of walnut from my shop, just a little something on the scrap shelf, and I engraved her name on it with the CNC machine, and it was hers, so she wanted to paint it, and she loved this color, and she painted it, and she's kept this one particular stick, her walking stick, she's kept for years. And I think that is sweet. That's awesome. She'll find it. I did find a goodie in the Connex the other day when we were in there. My magnet roll around magnet thing from Harbor Freight. I've had one of these for years. I wish I would have had it when I picked up all them screws the other day, but now I've got it. Let's go. But my estimation is I can get 4 pallets on there at a time. And some of the small stuff we can cram around the sides, but I'm not too worried about the small stuff. We're having a relative help us with his tractor here, so I want to get all of the tractor work done immediately, and then we can come back tonight or tomorrow and finish up all the small stuff. But I'm thinking it'll take 5 loads with this particular trailer. The good thing is we are 6 to 8 minutes north of here, so the commute time is going to be a total of 20 minutes-ish there and back commute time. So 20 minutes per trip versus the last time when we loaded this up, It was an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, depending on traffic to get here, and then hour and a half, 45 to go back. So 3 to 3.5 hours versus 20 minutes. Hopefully we can get all this done today. Down another inch or so, let it, there you go, let it drag. Your forks were a little high. There you go, you're pushing it. You're good all the way. 6 inches, 3 inches more. You're gonna touch the next pallet, but bump it forward. You're good, keep coming, keep coming. It's not gonna move from there. That should be fine though. Right there should be fine. Huh? No, this isn't heavy. But we got to get the other tractor anyway, other trailer anyway. He said he's going to put the green trailer on his truck and go with us.
Okay. There's like crickets in here, and I'm like, now what are you eating in here?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Then how's it alive?
Because when did it get in here? 15 minutes ago or 3 days ago? And how long has it been fasting? How much food does it require?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. I don't know either. You want to take this to? You want to take this to the truck? I'm trying to give it to you.
Is it heavy?
I mean, it's not light, but it's lighter than this.
Okay.
Or do you want the thing with more grabs?
I don't mind.
It's not too heavy. That can't get wet, can't get beat up, so that goes in the back seat of the truck.
You sit in the back seat of your truck.
This push this corner. 1, 2, 3, push. I'm gonna ride it. Yeah, same thing. I'm gonna slide off. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Right there. Now forks down, right, the whole bucket down an inch right here. You're good. Right there. You should be able to snag it from there. I'm gonna chalk your wheel tires, or your tires rather, so we can push this pallet forward with the next crate. Got another foot if you want to go a foot. That's all you got right there. That's it. You're clear. You got it. You got it. He said you could put some stuff in the back seat if you want to. Thank you. Forks down, bucket up, forks down just a little. Go a little bucket up. There you go. Now you should be able to push straight ahead. I don't think it, hold on. Now you're good. Just go ahead and push. You're good. You're pushing it great. Now we go about another foot. Your tire's gonna hit first. Okay. You can go another foot and a half. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. We can still fit that next crate on the back and then push it all the way forward, I think. Whole bucket down a good 3 inches. about there. That looks pretty good. Go to your left. Left a little more, quite a bit to your left. There you go, now you're inside, now you're straighten out. You should be able to pick it up from here. Just keep going down, there you go, and you got it. Bucket down by 8 inches to a foot, right about there, and then come forward, whole bucket down, and you're touching the trailer. There you go. Now you can push forward. Yep. Here we go. And 6 inches more, 6 inch more. That should be good up here. That's good for this load. Yeah, it's good. My jacket was in the truck in the sun, so the inside is all nice and toasty. It is. Try not to get the one behind it. No, you move. Anywhere you want to put them. Huh? Yeah, that's fine. We'll figure it out later. Anywhere you want to put them. You want me to bump the trailer? Or, huh? Hold on, we should be able to yank this one just like this. Oh, this is that goofy one. This is that goofy trailer, or a pallet rather. Push it forward. Put it all the way down. Put it all the way down. No. Release the pressure. Put the jack down. And then push it all the way forward. Alright, we'll back up 3 inches then. Your front rollers are on top of the jack. Try that. Right there. You got it? Let's use this to get those. All right. So this flooring is slick. Should be fine. Hey babe, do we have a dolly here? I don't think we can move it with this. That's not, this isn't a pallet. Probably just right here, out of the way right now, until we get a actual dolly to move it around.
Backwards and I'm gonna go apart.
It's fine.
Okay, over here. Okay.
Well, let's put it the right side up so it doesn't keep falling apart. Nothing fell apart on it. They just came undone.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, actually,
We lost the clip right here for this one.
it's right. It's still here.
Good. We'll mess with it later.
It's tight in here.
Yeah, it is. You can put the pallets this way too if you need to. I think I'm gonna try this one different. I'm gonna go, let's go 90 degrees. Let's spin it. I'll put the front this way, and then I'll put it in there like a V. All right, now let's put the front towards you some more, beyond the fork. And as I lift it up, it'll cradle inside here if you push it back when I lift it up. Well, that's gonna damage that. All right, I'll put it back on this pallet, or back on this fork, and I'll just go slow. There we go. Come pull the other one while I'm right here. Let's see. Here, I'll take this side over there. We might be able to just pull the bottom of the jointer. We can get down to the, yeah, just put it right. Yeah, it's tied to the pallet. It's too damn heavy to tip over. Oh, I need a bunch. Let me get my side, and then I'll pull forward. Or, yeah, this one's super heavy. Might not be able to. You got it? No! No! I did not think that would happen.
Oh my gosh, that thing.
I did not think that would happen at all, for sure. Well, lesson learned. I'm gonna get this front pallet out and then we'll lift it up.
Did it damage it, you know?
If anything, it's just massively out of calibration. It's all cast iron, so it can't be damaged, just out of calibration.
Are we gonna be able to lift it up?
Yeah, it's 1,100 pounds. This tractor can lift to 2,200 pounds. Yeah, we'll strap it and lift it. I just 100% did not think that was a possibility. That was oversight on my part. We're all right. We're all right. It's the weight is on the trailer over here. You know what? I'm gonna pull in over here and we'll try and lift it straighten it back up before we get this pallet out because it's on top of this pallet.
You just tell me what you want me to do.
I want you to reverse time and say, Jay, that is a bad decision. Gear. We'll move it. Can we pull the strap over the top of that thing and I'll just take it in there like this. Move the strap to the other side of that power pendant. Can you go to that side? Do we have enough slack? There you go. All right, if I could lift it up over the side, I'm just gonna take it in there just like this and set it down and.
Both of them under there?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna redo this side now that we have it up. No, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not too super, it's not that big of a deal. It sucks that I did it, poor judgment, but that's okay. All right. That's all the lift I got. It's gonna. No, it won't swing less if I lower it. It'll swing further. I just don't want it to be so much that it throws me down. this down. I'm not gonna put all the weight on it just yet. I wanna shift the pallet so we can still move it with the pallet jack. You just throw all that in there. That's good right there. Yeah, this is the most difficult tool and the one I dropped. Yeah, everything else is easier.
It's a planer.
Jointer. So this is what's responsible for making wood absolutely perfectly flat. This is the most stressful, difficult one. So we're done with the danger.
Come on, Molly, come on. Oh, Nolly, Grace. Nolly. Grace, come on.
We need to get them as far in as possible, and then we're gonna have to move stuff around tonight while we're in here. Hello. That's a wonderful echoey sound. The Connex, the shipping container, it's empty. It has served its purpose. Load number 7. There's still one load sitting on the second trailer ready to go, but it's just a few things, like 4 things. This is the last of the large volume of stuff. All of this is loaded with the dolly. Most of it's not too bad, but I tell you what, that bandsaw in the back, the Laguna 18BX, it's got a mobile base, but the wheels on it are so small that I can't get over this lip. Loading the big bandsaw with this, oh, that's a leg day exercise if I've ever had one. Holy smokes. But I got it up there. The smaller bandsaw, the Grizzly, it's not too bad at all. There's a planer on the other side of that. That's not too bad at all. Just that bandsaw. Holy smokes, that's a tough one. Last load is, well, it's unloaded. But we are, well, let's just say we're not organized. Just a little bit not organized. You know what I'm saying? So I have to, I got to work on some stuff. As far as the machine surfaces go, router table, good. Table saw, there's the table saw fence. The table saw itself is behind this. Table saw, good. What else is over here? The ones that didn't get it, well, the old bandsaw, the 14-inch bandsaw, And got a little bit on one of the corners, but it was already bad to begin with, not the end of the world. My planer, oh, I almost cried. That was in the back right corner of the Connex, and we had a little bit of a lean to the right, a little bit of a lean to the back. Condensation once the weather dropped in the wintertime. That got the worst of it. Very disappointed in myself for not checking that as frequently as I did in the summertime. We didn't have any issues at all. So I was like, yeah, the Connex is good to go. Didn't think about the temperature dropping so much. And the humidity just, well, it condensed. That sucks. The HS 950, I believe is what it is, the horizontal sander I have. It is, it's a little bit rusty, not too bad. Where's the other big thing? Oh, the other planer, the other bandsaw, the resaw bandsaw. And you see a little bit right there, which is kind of sort of always been there. But the stuff on the backside wasn't there, so that kind of sucks. But all in all, not too bad. Oh, did you guys see the jointer fall over? What a dumb moment. I had a lapse in judgment. Our Jamie's uncle was helping us, and we were going to pull around the pallet to pull the pallet back. We were looping one of these straps around the pallet to use the tractor to pull the pallet to where the tractor forks could reach it. And I went on top of the pallet, but hanging on the back side of the jointer right at the base of it. So we're not really putting a lot of top force over. It's like, oh, it'll be fine. It wasn't fine. Stupid lapse of judgment by myself. It fell over, knocked into the barrel of the dust collector, which is on the other side of that pallet over there. Knocked it in just a little bit. I don't think it damaged the jointer at all. I just think it knocked it out of calibration. So that was the only stressful part. Everything is in here. Now comes the stressful part, moving everything around. So again, I don't know what I have said and what I haven't said on camera because this video is several days in the making. And our initial plan when we had access to floor space was to go ahead and start setting up over there with the smaller shelves and the laser station and whatnot. And yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to stay there. We're going to have to pull all this stuff back. I'm going to have to buy some actual pallet racking so we can go vertical with our storage. We have the vertical space. We've got to go vertical, right? So we'll go vertical with our storage spacing right here with pallet racking. I want to get a forklift to help me move all this stuff. That would be so much more convenient for us. And then once the camper is out of here, from this I-beam to the door, this is a 20-foot span, so I don't know what that distance is. I want to put some more pallet racking right there, and then potentially, depending on which way the apartment loft ends up being, because I'm contemplating many decisions there, I may put another pallet rack this way. That way there's no excuses. Keep the floor clean and go vertical with storage. We've got the vertical space. We've got to start using it. But that start will be in the next few days. It's currently 2 days before Christmas. This whole stretch between Thanksgiving and Christmas has just been crazy for me. And we're going to piddle around with this. But come January 1st, I'm taking a couple days off until I get stir crazy and then have to start up once again. But I am mentally drained right now. That's for sure. Got to go to return the trailer, get some food. You guys take care, and I'll check in tomorrow.